Okay. Well, it is 8:15 and you have made it to your mat. You have gotten up, um, did the long commute to your new place of business. Thank you all so much. You still got up early. There's still a whole lot of people out there asleep. Thank you so much for making time for yourselves, for coming to your mats, for preparing to do this practice. I am honored to guide you, and I am honored to watch your practice unfold day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. So it's 8:15. Let's get started. 75 minutes journey into power. Everyone come to child's pose. Integrate your shoulders onto your back. Pin your shoulder blades onto your back. Press your finger pads into the earth. Press your toenails into the earth. Get really present to the texture under your fingers, under your feet. Any smells, any things that you can hear in your space. And begin your Ujjayi breath. Big, full, deep breath into your back body. Exhale through your nose. Breathe in. And downward facing dog. As you begin to move your body, your first inversion, notice your hands, notice your feet. Pull your belly button up and in. Shift your weight from side to side. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckles and squeeze into center line. Take a huge breath in. Walk your feet to your hands for ragdoll. Clasp elbows, root down through your heels. Let your head be heavy. Sway from side to side. Notice the pit of your belly pulling in and up as you root down through your heels. And get present to the feeling of being alive. Being alive fully here on your mat. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale it out. Rise up, come up to standing, hands to heart center. Pressing your thumbs into your breastbone, stretching your toes out on the earth. We'll begin today's class with 3 ohms. Full deep breath in. Inhale for extended mountain. Look up and look back. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Take a huge breath in. Plant your hands. Vinyasa. High plank. Lower down to low plank. Untuck those toes. Upward facing dog. Shoulder blades pinned to your back. Downward facing dog. Hips to the sky. And don't rush the process as you move through your vinyasas. Really tap into the feeling of the transitions, the poses between the poses. Rushing the process, you miss out on so much. Full deep breath in. Full breath out. Breathe in. Drop in, get present. Again, breathe in. Bend your knees, top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold, extended mountain, 1 breath, reach up, look up, lift up, exhale, bow. Half lift, breathe in. Flow, plant your hands, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog for a full breath in. Downward facing dog, hips high, and 5 breaths right here. Maybe you need to come out of your default, take your feet longer, take your hands longer, take your hands wider. Whatever you need to do to mix it up, to get present, to drop into your body, to drop into being on your mat, to being fully present to the process, to being in the process, to being for the process, for being for the work. Take a breath in. Exhale. Breathe in. Bend your knees, top of your mat. Step, hop, jump, half lift, fold. Extended mountain, root down, reach up, lift up, look up, breathe in. Exhale, bow, right back down. Begin again. Halfway lift, flow, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your gaze. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. 5 breaths right here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again. Let it go. Inhale. And exhale. All together, breathe in. Empty out. Bottom of your exhale, step, hop, or jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. See the wall behind you. Root down, lift up, look up, go up, and go back. Exhale, fold, empty out. Halfway lift. Breath comes in. Exhale, fold. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, soften your elbows here. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. 5 breaths. An opportunity to reset, an opportunity to begin again. This is your opportunity to get present to your muscle energy, your physical experience of this practice. Skin to muscle to bone, hug in. Light up from the periphery in, skin to muscle to bone. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Look at the top of your mat. Land there silently. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Get bigger. Reach higher. Lift higher. Exhale. Fold inward. Halfway lift. Fill up. Vinyasa. High plank and low plank. Upward facing dog. Take that full breath in. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. 5 breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. Notice what there is to notice. And then notice what there is to notice here. Gaze is back between your big toes. Elbows are soft. Yeah, good, Jen. Knees are soft. Sits bones are pressing up towards the ceiling. Energy rooting down through your heels. All together, breathe in. Exhale, bring your knees low and travel to the top of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Last sun salutation A. Ground down, reach up, lift up, look up. Exhale, fold, right back down. Halfway lift, long spine. Plant your hands and flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, see something new. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth side out. Breathe in. And notice, can you feel your exhale on your toes? Full breath in, back body breath. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, side out. Can you feel it on your toes? One more, breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, sit low and reach high. Squeeze your forearms in towards one another. Energy in your fingers. Lift your heels up off the earth 1 inch and sit 1 inch deeper. Take a big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Can you lift your heels just that much higher? Good work, Jen. Good work, Danielle, Larissa, Elizabeth, Dorothy, and Michelle. Good work. Take a breath in. Forward fold, let it go. So good. Breathe in and flow. Plant your hands. Move your body. High plank and low plank. Upward facing dog. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Move with your breath. Root down. Inhale, reach up, lift up. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up. Downward facing dog, hips high. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Step big, lift up. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High, low. Upward facing dog, so good. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, so good. Breathe out. 5 breaths. Notice the heat. Maybe you're already starting to get a little bit warm. Maybe you're already starting to move some energy. Send your gaze between your big toes. Drishti open, drishti clear, being in the practice, being in the work. Notice whatever comes up for you. Chalk it off. Yep, notice that. Notice that. Keep your gaze between your big toes. All together, take a huge breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. Land there, pounce there. Halfway lift, fold. One pose, one breath. Sit low, reach high, chair pose. Breathe in, lift up, look up. Exhale, fold, empty out. Halfway lift, long spine. Breathe in, flow, high plank and low plank. Upward facing dog, breath comes in, let it come in. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Step, root, reach with your breath, lift up, go up and go back. Full breath in, plant your hands and flow, high plank and low plank. Upward facing dog, that too. Downward facing dog, warrior one, left side, step big, command your mat, be in the process. Look up and look back, look up and look back and flow. Plant your hands, high and low. Up dog, down dog, land, gaze between your toes. Notice the process, notice the heat. Notice anything that comes up for you. If there's any resistance here, slide it right down your spine, right off the back of your skull. Let the resistance go. Gaze between your toes. Drishti is clear, fully in the process, fully in the physicality of your body, the physicality of this practice. Full breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, travel, top of your mat. Half lift, fold. Chair pose, sit low, reach high, really squeeze into center, reaching to the ceiling. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift, full inhale. Flow, high plank. Maybe you jump back, maybe you don't. Low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Warrior one, right side, step big, root, rise, lift, reach, go up and go back, and flow. Ground down. Plant your hands like earth. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Warrior one, left side, step, root, reach and lift and look up and flow. Plant your hands. Enjoy the sensations. Enjoy moving your body. Switch the script to being in the process, being for the work, being up to something bigger than just you. You are connected to the entire planet of yogis who are on their mats right here, right now with you. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lift your right leg behind you, strong and straight, pressing out through your heel. Bend your knees, stack your hips, and go for it. Flip your dog. Press down through your heels, reach your fingers. Maybe wheel is here for you. Maybe the floor is here for you. Can you see it? Take a breath, reach. Maybe you see other people on their mats. Maybe they're out there. Wave to them. Side plank, right hand center of your mat. Right away, lift your top foot. Pull your belly button in and fire your top foot up to the ceiling. Yes, good work, Danielle. Good work, Jen. EB, Larissa, I see you. Expand from the inside out. Full breath in here. Lift your top foot higher. You've got this. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Good work. So good. Yes. Take a breath in. Congratulate yourself for that. Yes, let it go. Lift your left leg high, strong, and straight. Press out through your heel. Bend your knees, stack your hips, and flip your dog. Let your heart radiate open towards the ceiling, lifting your hips, sending your gaze back underneath you. Take up all the space here. All the space. So good. Side plank, left hand center of your mat. Pull your belly button in, skin to muscle to bone. Lift your top foot like you mean it. Flex that top foot. Yes. Look up. See your top hand. Now pull your bottom ribs in and expand from the inside out for 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. So good. Take a breath in. Open your mouth side out. Breathe in. Right foot forward, crescent lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs in and bring your pelvis low. Hips low. Front knee stacking right over front ankle, getting low. Lower your center of gravity. Lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Look up, lift up, go up and go back. Bring your hands to heart center and twist to the right. Twisting revolved crescent lunge. Press your left hamstring up towards the ceiling. Fire up your back leg. Spread your wings. Fingers down, fingers reach. Stacking your shoulders. Can you look up and see the ceiling as you pull your belly button in? Take a full breath in here. Warrior two, stay low. Like molasses. Low, steady, deep molasses. See your front middle finger. And sit deeper into your front thigh. Really go for it. Maybe you take a longer stance. Take up a lot of space. Where are your limits? Your limits are between your ears. Flip your front palm. Yeah, let it burn. Reach up, reach back. Stay in the process. Extended side angle, right side. Forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Press your, yes, good work, Jen. Yes. Press your shin towards the short edge of your mat to stack your knee over your ankle. Reaching your top hand. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. Can you go a little deeper? Where are the limits? The limits are between your ears. Take another breath in. Plant your hands and flow. High plank. Move. Move and flow. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Take up a lot of space. Step into the process. Be fully present for the process. Noticing any sensations, lifting your heart, looking up and looking back. Then hands to heart center and revolve your crescent lunge, opposite side to the left. Make contact. Elbow to thigh, yeah. Press them in, split your palms, open your wings. Can you see your top hand? Press up more through your right hamstring. Yeah, good, EB. Take a breath here. Warrior two, peel open, peel slow, peel open. And sit low in your front thigh, stacking knee over ankle. Pressing left knee towards left pinky toe. Full breath in, full breath out. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, look up and look back. Extended side angle, left side. Forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. And here, now that you've landed, yes, refine, come further into the pose. Notice how much more space you can take up, how much more you can hug skin to muscle to bone, how much more you can breathe into your back body. One more big breath right here. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High plank and low plank. Get both of them. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, land. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold. Sit low, reach high, chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center and twist to the right. Squeezing your inner thighs in, pulling back on your left hip. Stacking your shoulders, sending your heart to where your palms are, your Anjali Mudra. Pressing your hip creases more to the back of your mat. Sit a little deeper. Let the sensations arise. Be here, be in the work, be present for the process. There are no shortcuts. This is the shortcut right here. The work is the shortcut. Open your wings and sit a little deeper. One more huge breath in. Exhale, fold. So good. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Sit low and reach high. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. And notice the process. Notice the work here. Pull back on your right hip to sit a little deeper. Squeezing your inner thighs in, squeezing your knees in, sending your weight back into your heels. Split your hands. Spread your wings if you did so, and then sit a little deeper. How much fire can you create from your inside out? What is your limitation here? When does the word start to say, I'm cutting out? Sit a little deeper. Yes, so good. One more breath in. Let that go. Fold. Split your feet, hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers and let your head be heavy. Let the nectar flow down your spine. Let it go. Root down through your heels, maybe sway from side to side. Pull up on your big toes as you pull your chest down to your thighs. As my friend Austin says when he teaches, get intimate with yourself. Get intimate with yourself right here. Noticing your toes. Noticing the weight of your head. Noticing your breath. Release your big toes. Take palms to toes, forward fold. Hands all the way underneath your feet. Stand in your hands. And drop your head. Send your weight into your toes. And then back into your heels. Hugging your outer shins in. Press your sits bones up towards the ceiling and drop your head. Release this. Crow pose. Crow pose, knees to triceps, and fly. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step, hop, jump, shoot it back. High plank, low plank. Yes, good work. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. One breath in here. Exhale, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. And come up to standing and prepare for eagle. Root down through your left foot. Right thigh comes up and over your left thigh and squeeze your legs together. Right arm up and under and wake up your feet. Wake up your fingers. Look through your hands. Set your drishti and hug into center line. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be in the process as you change sides. All of that energy you just concentrated on the right side, get it here on the left side. Transfer that energy. Left thigh up and over and squeeze. Squeeze into center line. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. And we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Second set, right leg up and over. And squeeze. Squeeze. See what there is to see. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change sides. Second set, left side, left thigh up and over and squeeze. Pull into center. Concentrate your energy. Concentrate your gaze for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to stand. Standing leg raise. Root your left foot into the earth. Bring your right knee up into your chest. Maybe you use a strap. Maybe you take the yogi toe lock. Whatever is here for you. Wake up your right foot. Open your right leg out to the side. Yeah, extend your left arm. And slowly, ever so slowly, swivel your head to see your left thumb. And now that you can see your left thumb, expand from the inside out. Your fullest expression of this on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Kick your right leg forward. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Get big. Airplane pose. Arms back by your sides. Palms face the earth. Kick out through your back heel. And drop your right hip. Yes, Danielle. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Yes, Jen. Bring your hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon. Left hand down to the brick. Stack your hips. Stack your hips. Feel that peeling open as you stack your right hip on top of your left hip. Send your gaze up towards your right fingers. Flexing your back foot. See your tippy toes. See your tippy toes and lift your back foot that much higher. Full breath in. Slowly join both feet on the mat. And come up to standing. Shake it out. Maybe reset your drishti. Find a new spot to look at. Bring your left knee into your chest. And flex your foot. Wake up your foot. Yogi toe lock or hand on shin. It's all the work. It's all the process. Open your left leg out to the side. Extending your right arm, see your right thumb. Slowly turn your head, see your right thumb. And now that you see your thumb, your fullest expression, get big here on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Kick your foot. Reach your fingers. Airplane. Airplane pose. Dropping your left hip. Pressing out through your left heel, chin out of your chest, flying, altitude right here, hands to heart center, pause, Notice the pause. Half moon. Half moon. Right hand comes down to the block. Skin to muscle to bone engagement of your standing leg. Look back. See the toes on your left foot. See them. Lift your back foot 3 inches higher. Good work, Larissa. Take another big breath in. Join both feet on the earth and come back up to standing. Full breath in. Let it go. Dancer pose. Reach your left arm high. Right hand comes out and grabs the inside of your right foot. You can use the strap. Either is fine. And kick your foot into your hand. Pull back on your foot with your hand for dancer pose. And wake up your back toes and bring your back thigh parallel to the earth. Your fullest expression of dancer pose on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to standing and switch sides. Dancer, first time, left side. And go for it. Kick your foot into your hand. Kick your foot into the strap. If you have the strap, press your fist towards the ceiling where it meets the wall and bring your back thigh parallel to the earth. Your fullest expression on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to standing. Second set, right side. Come into the pose. Let it land in your body. And then explore, what does it take? What does it take to bring your back thigh parallel to the earth? What does it take for you to get bigger? What does it take for you to find wobble in your dancer? For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Second set, left side. Take the grip, take the strap, and take up all the space. Take up all the space. So much bigness, so much greatness, so much power in this pose. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to standing. Join both feet. Take a breath in. Release that breath. In tree pose, right foot presses into ankle, calf, or inner thigh. If you always take ankle, take calf. If you always take calf, try inner thigh. If you always take inner thigh, try ankle or calf. Send your bent knee towards the back of your mat energetically. Press your leg into your foot as much as you are pressing your foot into your leg. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Send your fingers up towards the ceiling. Lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. And change sides. Good work. Change sides. Press your standing leg into your foot. From the floor to your core, pull in, lift up, and go up and go back. Go up and go back. It's as simple as that. Go up and go back. Join both feet on the mat. Reset. Take a breath in. Let it go. Inhale, extended mountain, press down, reach up, lift up, look up. Exhale, fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High plank and low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Shift your weight forward into a high plank, and we'll do a quick 3 yogi push-ups. Low plank. It's 1. High plank. 2. Low plank. 2. High plank. 3. Low plank. 3. Lower all the way down. Bring your belly to the earth. Arms back by your sides. Palms on the mat. Preparing for locust pose. Pressing down through your core and your hips. Lifting up with the strength of your back body. Fly. Hands, heart, feet, rise up. With each breath, get higher and soften with each exhale. We're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be in the process. 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Breathe in and breathe out. Locust pose, second set. Come into the work, come into the process, come into the back body energy, skin to muscle to bone. Lift up. We're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So good. 8, 9, 10, release. Full breath in. Breath out. Floor bow, bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles, and flex your feet. Make a 90-degree bend with your ankle. Yes, good, Danielle. And kick up. Kick up. Lift up. And we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3. Where can you soften? 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Release your grip. Windshield your legs from side to side. Release any tension that you created, that you built up, that you established. And floor bow, second set. Take the grip of your feet. Take the grip of your ankles and rise up. Maybe you like to take your floor bow on a trip. Take your floor bow to the right. Get your right shoulder down to the earth and savor that stretch. Oh, it's so good. Come back to center. Get the left side all the way over to the left side. Yeah, and then kick, kick, kick. Come back to center. One more time. Toes towards the ceiling. Thighs to the earth. Kick and lift and release. Sway your feet from side to side. Extend your legs out long behind you. Upward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Soften your elbows. Be here for 5. 1, 2. Shoulder blades pull together. 3. Yes. 4, 5. Downward facing dog. Let that go. And come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. Hips stacked over knees, toes tucked or untucked. Be in the process, be in the work. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Lift up from your breastbone. Go up and go back. And be here in the process for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of camel, sit back on your heels. Clear a breath in. Clear a breath out. And camel, second set. Press your hips forward, lift your heart to the sky. Go up and go back. See what there is to see. Notice what there is to notice. And stay fully present to being here in your body, on your mat, in the process. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of camel, slow, slow, slow. Sit back on your heels. Take a breath in. And a breath out. And come to your back and come into bridge pose. And come into bridge pose. Press down through your heels, lift up through your hips. And press the back of your head into the earth. Press your fist into the earth and lift up. Lift up. Lift up. And lower down. Breathe in. And breathe out. We have 6 more like that. It can be bridge. It can be wheel. Rise up, pick a pose, bridge or wheel. Number 1 of 6, rise up. Your practice, your body, do what you want to do. But be fully present in your practice, in your body for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And number 2, bridge or wheel, rise up. Fully present in your practice for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back down. Inhale and exhale. And number 3, rise up, bridge or wheel. What does your body need? What does your body want? Where are your limits? Between your ears. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back down. Breathe in. And breathe out. And again, yogi, rise up, bridge or wheel. Number 4, right here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back down to earth. Reset with a breath in and a breath out. Number 5, rise up, bridge or wheel. Your Saturday practice, your Saturday physicality, your fullest expression on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back down. Breathe in and breathe out. Last one right here, biggest and boldest wheel, biggest bridge right here in your body, on your mat, in your practice. Take the fullest expression of this pose right here for you on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow and controlled. Lower down, Supta Baddha Konasana. Make your toes, find your other toes. Knees are wide. Touch in. Hands to the center of your body. Taking a full body stretch. And then happy baby. Pull your knees into your chest. Grab the outside pinky toe edges of your feet and kick your feet towards the ceiling. Pull your tailbone down to the earth and your back of your head down to the earth. Release your happy baby. Straighten your legs up towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your right foot down to a hover with a foot flexed. Right foot down to a hover. Left foot extended high towards the ceiling. Lift your shoulders up. Pulse towards your left pinky toe for 30. 1, 2, 3. Little pulses. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Left leg up. Right leg up. Lower your left leg down to a hover, flexing your foot, and pulse towards your other leg for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30. Legs up, shoulders down. Place your hands underneath your tailbone. Give yourself the little cushion underneath your tailbone. Lower your legs down for 30, 60 legs. Lower down 30, press out through your heels. Then another 30 is 60 degrees, press out through your heels. So fierce, ladies, so fierce. Lower your feet down to a hover. Look up and see your toes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, shoulders down. We'll do 5 more just like that. Lower your legs down 30, 60. Hover your feet. Look at your fierce, beautiful toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Legs up, shoulders down. Lower down 30, 60. Hover your feet. Lift your shoulders. Send your gaze to your toes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, shoulders down. 2 more. Lower down 30, 60. Hover your feet. Just lifting your shoulders. Pull your belly button in. Look at your toes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, shoulders down. Last one right here. Make it a good one. Lower down 30, 60. Hover your feet. See your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull your knees into your chest. Yeah, let it go. So good. Rock from side to side. Yogi bicycles. Clasp your hands to the nape of your neck. And your challenge is to keep your knee stacked over your hip. Flex your feet. Yeah, good work, Jen. Extend your right leg out long. Kick out through your heel. Yeah. Bring your elbow towards your knee. They don't have to touch. They certainly are not going to touch if you keep your knee over your hip. Good work. Switch sides for 30. 1, 2. Slow and controlled. 4, 5. Feel the burn. 6, 7. Notice it. 8, 9. Be in the process. 10, 11, 12. Active feet. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Don't rush the process. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Yeah, notice the process. Notice the work. It's all good. We resist what benefits us most, more often than not. Take a breath in. Let it go. High boat. 3 high boats to low boats. This is high. This is 1. Low boat. This is 1. High boat 2. Low boat 2. High boat 3. Yes, so good. Low boat 3 and hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. Release. So good. Good work, ladies. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. So good. Extend your right leg high, strong, and straight behind you. Bring your right knee into your nose. Pull it in and kick it back. Right knee to left elbow. Twist, touch, kick it back. Right knee to right elbow. Touch, kick it back. Now bend your knee, stack your hips. Half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. And come into half pigeon and keep your back toe tucked. Keep your back toe active. Yeah. And take sleeping pigeon. Bring your forehead down to the earth. Come into the hip opener. And keep your feet active. Feet are active. Drishti is at your mat. and be present to the process, even here. Be present to the opening, the active quality of your feet, the weight and warmth of your hands. And notice what there is to notice. And reach your arms longer out in front of you. And breathe in. And breathe out. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong, straight. Pull your left knee in towards your nose. Pull in, kick it back. Left knee to right elbow, twist, kick it back. Left knee to right elbow, touch, hug in, kick it back. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, left knee to left wrist. Keep your feet active. Your drishti open and clear. You're noticing on the process of being in the process. And drop your head. And drop in. Use this breath as an opportunity to drop into being in the process, being in the work of being human, perfectly imperfect, being fully present to being here on your mat, in your space, in the space that you inhabit in your skin. Double pigeon with your right shin stacked on top of your left shin. Feet are flexed. Sits bones rooting into the earth. Hinge at your hips. Notice your hip flexors. Crawl your fingertips out in front of you. Maybe you bring your forehead down to a block or a couple of blocks in front of you. And be here. Noticing what comes up. Noticing as it goes away. Noticing what come up. Noticing what goes away. And switch sides. Double pigeon, left shin on top, right shin on the bottom. Yeah, crawl forward, lean forward. Deepening your presence to being in the practice. And notice as you lean forward what comes up. And notice as it goes away. Like clouds drifting in and out of you. Notice what comes up. And notice as it goes away. And come up out of double pigeon and set up for frog pose. Frog pose. Come into frog pose on your mat. We won't be here for long. Be present to being on your mat in the process. Flex your feet, pressing your big toes, the sides of your big toes into the earth. Pressing the sides of your knees into the earth. Sending your tailbone towards your heels a little bit. Notice how that changes it. And send your drishti between your hands. And be present to being in the process. Noticing what comes up. Noticing as it goes away. Noticing as it comes up. And noticing as it goes away. Like clouds in a sky coming up and going away. We'll be here for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bring your legs together back behind you. Bring your belly onto the earth and pause. And be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make your way onto your mat for seated single leg extension. Right leg long, left foot to right inner thigh. Clear the flesh away from your sits bones and ground down into the earth. Reach your fingers high up towards the ceiling. Hinge at your hips. Reach for your toes and soften. And soften. For 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change sides. And be intentional. Be intentional in the process. And be here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend both of your legs out long. Reach both of your hands up towards the ceiling. Reach them towards your feet. Paschimottanasana. Be here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse tabletop. Bend your knees. Press your fingers into the earth, the palms of your hands into the earth. Lift your hips. For 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down and come into fish pose. Hands under your hips, forearms to the earth, toes pointed, feet pointed, and pull your toes back towards your face for a floint. Lift your heart up towards the ceiling, look up and lean back for 10. 1, 2, 3, lift from your heart. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come out of fish pose and set up your inversion. Waterfall with a brick underneath your tailbone. Headstand at the wall. Handstand at the wall, or if you have a handstand practice, go for it. Reverse your view, shift your gaze, and come into your inversion. Headstand, press down so much through your forearms. Press up through your heels. Squeeze your two legs into one and pull your bottom ribs in. Press up through your heels. Shoulder stand, Larissa. Send your gaze between your big toes. Keep your gaze at the ceiling. And be here in the practice. Be here in the process for 10 full breaths. Shoulder stand can come into plow. Bring your toes down to the earth. Headstand, keep looking at the edge of your mat, pressing up through your heels. From plow, you can come into deaf man's pose. Bend your knees and bring them by your ears. Use your last 2 breaths of the 10 to slowly and controlled lower down. Good work. Danielle, good work. Shoulder stand, come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Headstanders, stay in child's pose for 2 more full breaths. And then make your way onto your back. Full body stretch. Point your toes, flex your feet, reach your fingers. Hug your right knee into your chest. Supine twist. Right arm comes out like a wing. Send your gaze to your right thumb. Press your right shoulder into the earth, your left shoulder into the earth. And be present for this part of the process as well. Press both of your shoulders into the mat. And press your left heel into the earth. See what there is to see. And come back to center and switch sides. Supine twist, opposite side. Press both of your shoulders into the earth. Gaze towards your left thumb. And see what there is to see. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice any thoughts that come up. Let them come up and let them go. Be present to the process. And come back to center. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Eyes open, present. Noticing your breath, noticing your heartbeat, releasing control over your breath. Notice any sounds in the room, any sounds outside the room, the sound of my voice. And then take your feet long. Take your feet long and wide off the edges of your mat. Arms down by your sides, palms up. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Let your belly soften. Let your eyes be heavy. Notice what there is to notice. Notice the back of your head pressing into the earth. And from here, from this pose, with your eyes closed, your body heavy, we will seal this class with 3 ohms. Let the sound of your ohm tingle from the back of your head all the way through your heels. Take a full, deep breath in. You can stay here for as long as you like in your Shavasana. I thank you for making time for yourself, for joining the yoga community here and everywhere, and being in the process. Namaste.